This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Blacks. The family whose life is in chaos because mom won't let go of anything.
If anybody goes to Korea, I have some Korean money.
She cooks for them, schedules their every move,
Wednesday today, who has gym?
and even hoards the masterpieces they made in preschool. Now, Benita wants to get a job,
It's time for me to start offloading the work that I do.
but before she can do that, she and the kids need to get their lives in order. Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are here to help.
It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves. You're a phony.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has crossed the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub for a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy and disorganized Canadian families and restore their sense of pride. This time, Kim and Mike are helping to organize the Black family,
I know.
comprising Mom Benita and kids Hillary, Meredith,
You need it.
Adelaide, and Tobias, as well as unwanted house guests, dust, and papers. Who knows how old they are? Benita stopped counting a long time ago.
Oh, how many years ago was this?
If Benita ever wants to get back into the workforce, she's gonna have to deal with the household hysteria that has completely taken over her world.
There are too many things that don't live somewhere. Puzzles and toys and games, papers and clothes, all manner of items that need to just live somewhere. We just kind of stuff it into another corner.
Having 4 kids, you'd think they'd pitch in to help their mom.
We don't like cleaning up. We like Mom doing it for us.
But with Benita taking care of everything for them,
Mom does a lot of work around the house. She cooks our meals, does the laundry and stuff.
getting a job has become a far-off fantasy.
Mom, we're hungry.
Just give me a second.
Mom does everything for us all the time. She likes it.
Movie stars don't have it this good.
Sweet pea!
Benita's also the alarm clock,
Actually out of bed?
the scheduler,
Wednesday today, who has gym?
tutor,
I don't think that's the right answer.
personal assistant, and the keeper of all things.
Where are my flip-flops? Where's that gray sweater? I can't find my earphones.
I don't want to keep track of every one of their belongings.
Where did this retainer do
I'm looking for that.
Ew, is that even hygienic?
My job is to make them responsible for where their things are.
How on earth did it get this way? And why is Benita treating the whole family like a bunch of babies? Let's go back in time. 10 years ago, Benita and her husband Bruce moved into this house with their 2 oldest daughters and baby Adelaide. But soon after, their promising future together was shattered.
In June of 1997, my husband went to work and was hit by a truck and just never came home.
Suddenly, and very unexpectedly, Benita found herself on her own to cope with a baby and 2 young children.
I found out after Bruce's death that I was pregnant with my 4th child, my son.
Benita was now a single parent with 2 young daughters and 2 babies in diapers. And she did an amazing job of raising her family. But that was a long time ago, and Benita's kids aren't babies anymore.
As they've now reached a stage where everybody is capable and contributing, it's time for me to start offloading the work that I do.
Change won't just happen, though. Benita needs help. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are coming to the rescue. The Blacks may not be waiting for a visit from the Queen, but that doesn't mean they should be living like this. They'd better get ready. Kim and Mike are about to give them a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Black family.
It's time to help make this house a home.
You're old enough to help your mother sort this crazy situation out.
Up and at 'em, Black family. This is your rude awakening.
It's pretty obvious right away that this is one disorganized mess.
I'm very shocked at how untidy this house is. Now, how much do you do in this house? What do you do?
Not much.
It becomes pretty evident pretty fast that Benita is the root of the problem.
I blame you for this.
There's paperwork everywhere.
What is this? This
my
goes
order.
Order? This? This is not organized at all.
Well, it works for me because I know
what papers are there and what they say and who needs what.
Mom knows,
Yeah.
but you don't.
No.
My own filing system, I understand it. I can have a pile of papers and know exactly what's in it. But that doesn't work if other people need to find something out of that heap.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is an outrage. What's all this junk?
Some of it is the dog stuff.
Oh, it's the dog. The dog's untidy in the house. It's not fun. It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves. I want respect. I should think so. All you're doing is giving these kids nothing to do. These are not babies anymore, darling. If you don't give your children time to do it, how can they ever learn? Let's have a look at this bedroom, as you say. I'm not very impressed, dear. I mean, this. I mean, lovey. Look, now look, love. Did you ever hear the expression, fur coat and no knickers? I look at you standing in front of me. Well-groomed, lovely figure. You see her in the street, what do you say?
Wow.
You come in here, you go, good God almighty. You'd never dream you lived so untidy. You're a phony.
I don't know whether phony, that's a bit harsh.
Well, I'm being harsh. When your husband passed away, sadly, did you spoil them thinking they've got no dad? Did you start doing that?
Well,
Not wanting to ask them to do a thing?
yeah, there was a lot going on that was just easier for me to do it myself, and I think that's carried over.
Yikes! This could be harder than it looks. If they want to get this house in order, Kim and Mike need to take a break and discuss their plan of action.
She wants to go back to work. She wants to get her life back. Therefore, they've got to get organised, love, haven't they?
The mother has everything in her head, and she doesn't really communicate to the children what to do around the house.
She's overcompensated. It's no wonder she's got disorganised.
We're here to help. And I do think you look lovely in pink.
Are you flirting with me?
No.
But the kids will never realize what needs to change until they realize how much Mom does. It's time for the switch.
We have to open the lines of communication between mother and family. Your mother needs to unload her mind with everything that's going on in her head and tell you guys. You guys create a master plan so no one bugs your mom.
Are you? Where are you going?
That's why he took it and threw it.
It's a struggle already.
I think it should go like this. You're not the boss. Okay, I'll figure it.
But if the kids can pull it together,
Oh, Will, get off the table. Shut up.
then Benita should be able to start letting go, right?
Leo!
This is gonna be a disaster.
Good morning, Black family.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are giving the Black family a rude awakening. They've uncovered the kinks of this household gone wrong
It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves.
and challenged the kids to take charge of their lives so that Mom, Benita, can change track from
Stay-at-home mom to the working mom.
This master plan will have everyone's names and the times and the scheduling of all your events. Okay. This is the rest of the month.
Whoa.
Mom may have made it look easy. Hockey, gym, piano, swimming, homework, 4 kids, and every week is jam-packed.
We have to just like do it really long. That's why
That's
this
why
paper's so
he
long.
took it and threw it.
Good luck, kids.
If you're gonna fight nice.
This is what the thing is gonna look like. Line at the top, names, and then
Dude, I have to make it even. I think it should go like this. Fine. I'll just do it your way.
Oops, declared. Not my mom. That's not my mom. Are you done yet, boy?
Hurry up.
Exactly.
Oh, shut up.
Kind of sense of
Something Mom made look easy is proving to be more difficult than any of these children ever imagined.
I'll figure it. 3 more times. No, wait. How many times do you have?
If these kids are able to manage their own schedules, Benita may find herself with a little more time on her hands.
The whole purpose for this exercise is for your kids to relieve you of all this stress because they're old enough now to take responsibility for themselves. So you have to learn how to relax. Take some time for deep breathing, yoga, anything that'll just get you in your own mind space and just focus on being you.
right.
Wow. How about we pin this master plan up?
Putting the kids in their mom's shoes has really woken them up. They can see now that it takes a little help from everyone to keep a home running smoothly, not just a mom on her own.
I was surprised at how much really happens in a month.
Those 4 of us in those 2 schools. It's really a lot to jam all that information into one head.
It feels great to have actually taken control of our own like activities and
our own lives.
I didn't realize how much I had going on in my little pea brain.
Mom, you don't have the pea brain. This brain is a very busy place, but this is a work in progress. So every time you guys have an event, you just plop it on here so your mom doesn't have to go on overload anymore.
Okay.
Right. Nice work.
Job well done.
The master plan is done, but that's just the beginning.
Your mother wants to get a job, you know that. So it's very important you girls take responsibility for your washing. You girls are getting into cosmetics a bit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
The trouble is, we all get cosmetics on the collars of our clothes. You can't help it, can you? Look, my trusty bar of soap. Say you had lipstick on a collar, foundation, mascara, whatever. Run that collar under a cold tap. Rub this soap as hard as you can, then take it between your fingers. It's out.
Oh.
Okay. One more tip. I guess your jeans are partly elastic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anything that has elastic in it, you cannot put fabric softener, either liquid or the cloths in with that. If you look at elastic, it's stiff, isn't it? You're like that. Your pants are stiff. It can't be softened.
Yeah.
The moment you put a softener in it, you have made the elastic a wee bit softer. You won't notice right away. When you give them a dozen washes, you'll have a big bum hanging down here. And therefore, if you want it to last and your jeans to keep a nice shape, don't do it, girls. If you wash them properly and rinse them properly, that should be a pretty fresh fragrance on them. Have you girls got any washing to do today?
I have some in the bathroom.
Oh, you're a disgrace. Come on. In the bathroom. Laundry room, not bathroom. Do you girls never learn?
At 8 years old, Tobias may be too young to do his own laundry, but there's other things he can do to make Bonita's life easier.
What we're gonna do is get all your clothes ready the night before you actually go to school. What special days do you have to get dressed for?
Gym.
Gym? All right, let's get out your gym outfits now.
I need to wear shoes and socks,
Socks, good.
a t-shirt,
T-shirt, right on.
and if it's hot, you would wear shorts, but if it's kind of cold, you would wear track pants.
Perfect. All you have to do is wake up in the morning, you've already got your clothes, and then you're out the door. Nice.
The kids are beginning to take on Kim and Mike's changes, but Bonita is another story. She doesn't really get rid of anything. She just stuffs it in different places. Making one pile smaller means another pile just gets bigger.
I don't have the time or, quite frankly, the energy to make decisions on what to do with what.
Keep that thing? Anybody ever gonna wear that?
Come on.
Kim and Mike need to put an end to this quick. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And the ultimate solution will be one of these.
Give me your mother's chair! Give it to me!
Kim and Mike have been helping Bonita Black to let her kids take the reins for a change.
Between your fingers.
But Bonita needs help herself. She's setting the kids a bad example because she just can't let go of useless and sentimental junk.
Maybe I'll keep that.
So Kim and Mike's next lesson will certainly help her get rid of it.
All the junk in your house.
First of all, it's not junk. I know all the stuff in my house to be functional, and I believe it to be beautiful.
Oh, please, give me strength.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you 3 minutes to go into that house of yours, and you're gonna collect all the items that are not beautiful and that are not functional. Starting right now. Go, in you go. Guys, you have 10 more seconds. 5, 4,
Come on.
What about that bench?
3, 2, and 1.
Look at the beautiful dowels on
It's not beautiful.
It's broken.
The kids are right. Get rid of that.
Mike has a plan to make sure that this rubbish doesn't make it back into the house. It's time for drastic measures.
Black family, we are going to get rid of our separation anxiety, and we are going to toss all this stuff in the chopper upper. Here we go.
This is tacky! 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 Give me the chair! Anita! Give it to me! Let go! The chair is gone! Nice work, everybody!
Finally, Bonita gets the point. Now it's obvious to her what junk actually is. And Kim needs to strike while the iron is hot.
This horrifies me, you know, plastic containers that are very handy. Not this many. How many do you use?
We need them for lunches and leftovers. It's wasteful to throw food out.
If you have, my dear, all these leftovers daily, are you overcooking a bit?
Perhaps I'm overcooking
Because
a bit.
why I'm saying this to you is, look, I bet the bottom's never been used in years. Do you know what's in the bottom? No.
No.
If you haven't used something for over a year in a kitchen, you don't need it. You've covered every holiday.
Right.
And you still haven't used
All
it.
my
Therefore,
social events. Okay.
Ah, now I spot this.
Yes.
Cling films. Like you, I've ripped and torn, and you've got little bits around here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a tip. Put it on the middle shelf of your fridge. Trust me. And what happens is, it's gone slightly stiff. It pulls out so easily, and it rips across the box, but it doesn't take away the cling factor.
Oh.
So you never waste, you never battle with your sandwiches, you waste no money.
Okay.
With the kitchen out of the way, Bonita's next task is the bedroom.
What's that, my love?
That would be a phone bill.
As for monthly bills, we've got telephone, we've got gas, electric, and so on. You should keep 12 months. Covers you completely. Tax returns are kept for many years. It varies in different countries. Accountant will advise you. Now, come on, come on.
Oh, these are
What year?
airplanes that I've already used those points. That's also 2004.
right. Come on.
2004.
Anything personal, private,
Oh,
has
so a
to
bank
be shredded.
statement?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a Visa card that I don't even have anymore.
Right, lot to do, but well worth it, and we've got to shred it.
Okay,
Right, talk to you soon.
thank you.
Kim and Mike are certainly getting through to Bonita. But they still have a way to go with Adelaide and Tobias.
Excuse me, we're at the
These kids aren't getting it.
Stop it!
Disposing of old bills and useless papers is easy. But kitty art is an even bigger problem for Bonita.
This is a picture of her family. I found some other things. Oh, look, here's more children's artwork. How can you not keep stuff like that? I just don't get it.
But how precious are they if they're never seen or appreciated?
Bonita, looking around here, there are so many memories, and there's so much beautiful artwork. Who is this from?
This is a little heart, and this is the first Valentine that Hillary ever made.
So much
It's so
magic.
I know. How can you get rid of that? So
And the
I
heart is
save it.
very cute.
It's very cute.
I want you to be able to see them and appreciate them and enjoy them all in one area. Let's go upstairs, because I have a little surprise for you where we can keep these memories alive.
Oh,
All right, let's go. So here's your memory,
Yes.
right? So we're gonna save it. We're not
Okay.
gonna have it all over the house.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna
Tuck
put it
into a
in
corner
here
somewhere. All right.
in this little scanner.
Okay.
You press this button, et voila!
Wow.
Memory saved.
Fantastic.
And all we have to do now is put all your artwork in there.
Right.
And then all this screensaver will just keep popping it up.
Thank you very much.
Bonita's got some new tools for getting rid of useless and sentimental stuff. But the Blacks still have one final challenge to face. The Blacks' home has always been a drop-in destination for friends because of Bonita's warm hospitality. But it's always been Mom alone who takes care of the guests.
Shanna, you okay?
That is all about to change.
But there's one more thing that we want you to do.
You're going to have a party. Mother's not taking part. She's being waited on.
By yourself? Without Mom?
With an attitude like that, and a house like this, is there any way that this party will actually happen?
Now, family, I'm going to say something to you.
Kim and Mike have set the Black family their biggest challenge of all.
You're going to have a party. Mother's not taking part. We want someone to organise the invitations.
Someone's gonna organize the drinks, and someone's gonna organize all the food.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's time for the kids to take charge. They're doing it all by themselves to show Mom Bonita that things at home won't fall apart when she goes back to work.
What are you doing? Tonight we're organizing a party.
Do you think you can make it?
I don't even know if my kids can make their own sandwich, never mind put on a party for all these people. It makes me a bit worried.
Is anyone else nervous about this? As the party deadline draws near, Kim and Mike are ready to make their final judgment on the Black family's efforts.
Boyo! Oh my gosh. There's 50 people coming. We're gonna look so stupid. Boyo, you can't put them back in.
Have the kids been able to pull it all together? But just so no one forgets where they've come from, Kim and Mike have prepared a wall of shame that shows the dismal state of the Black family's home before their rude awakening.
Would you like to look at this?
Look at Mom drew.
Oh, that is appalling.
Bonita's bedroom, once a cluttered, untidy dumping ground, is now a calm, serene oasis where she can kick back after a long day at work.
Look, I have plates in my bed.
My stuff's the best.
The best?
Compared to you, Mom, look at yours.
Ew, look at that part.
The living room was a mess of laundry, toys, and junk. The computer area, a jumble of wires and dusty books. Now, it's a tidy, relaxing space the whole family can enjoy.
No, sweetie, we have
Now it looks so good, and it didn't actually take
That long.
100 years to get it that way. And I think that's a big lesson to learn.
Now, do you know, on that note, shall we party? Yeah. Come on, kids.
There's been a lot of activity today, and it's just really everybody pitching in and it all coming together. The kids are having to not only take on the jobs that they didn't know that they had to do, but doing them with real relish. It's sort of a new chapter for me, and I think it's a good chapter for them to be embarking on, too.
The master plan?
Yeah. So we just write it down, and then we'll all know where everyone's going. Mom won't have to remember everything.
Good, it looks way better. This party was a big hit.
We did it all by ourselves.
Now Mom knows that we're a lot more independent.
And we realized how much Mom used to do for us, and now we can do it for her also. It's really good to see her enjoying herself.
The Black family is transformed. The kids have taken responsibility for themselves, and Bonita has finally learned to let go so that she can head back to work. Kim and Mike are thrilled at the new pride that the Black family has found in themselves. And they aren't the only ones who are pleased with the results.
Wow, it looks like a completely different house.
I shouldn't really be surprised that they're able to do it because they're smart, capable kids, but the fact that they're willing as they are has been a really nice eye-opener for me.
This beautiful hair color.
Perhaps I should have given them this opportunity a long time ago, but that's okay, better late than never.
The guests are happy,
Yeah.
Bonita's happy,
Yeah.
and the children are happy.
Smashing.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. And my feet are killing me. Let's go.
This whole exercise of teaching them how to take on their own responsibility has been really invaluable for our whole family.
Before it used to be crazy. Like there used to be so much going on all the
We used
time.
to lose stuff all the time.
It used to be
I'm like,
screaming,
running
be
around.
so messy all over the place.
But it's a lot better now.
We're all just a lot more on time for things like school and church.
I can do my homework a lot easier. I can find everything that I need to do it.
What's really good is that the kids are taking on responsibility for their own schedules, which means that's not my job anymore and I have more time for myself.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Good Family.
Hey, bro!
4 kids, 5 dogs, and wall-to-wall clutter.
What kind of joke is this?
The family is frustrated,
You're not happy about this, are you?
but the Good's big issue is that they blame each other for the mess.
She's the mother, and the mom should clean the house.
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats.
It's time for the blame game to end.
It's a dump!
And for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to wake these people up.
A young girl.
Let's go.
Zombie.
Yes, come on, zombie.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has taken the trip across the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub for a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families who've lost their sense of pride. This episode, Kim and Mike are sorting through the issues of the good family, comprising of Mom Marika, Dad Dave, and kids April, Joe, Gordy, and Gavin. For 3 years, the Goods have been living in what looks like a lovely suburban home, but looks can be deceiving. Step inside and you see piles of laundry and random junk everywhere. Go upstairs and you'll find the most awkward sleeping arrangements imaginable, which is why April has turned her family in for a rude awakening, because living in this mess has become unbearable.
I'm late all the time, and that's also embarrassing because you're always late, which stems from the fact that everything's disorganized.
Mom! Your lunch is on the table!
Mom can't keep up with things on her own, and it seems like she's given up on her home in favor of the dogs.
Just do the laundry, just do the dishes. She doesn't have time for that anymore because of the dogs.
I say it's the dogs 100%.
In the eyes of her family, this makes Marika responsible for the mess.
I get the blame all the time. It is always my fault, no matter what it is.
But Dad and the kids aren't babies. They're old enough to pick up after themselves, but they won't. Instead, they expect Marika to do the work for them.
She's the mother. Now she's an at-home mom. An at-home mom should clean the house.
And really, that's the Good family's big issue. Everybody blames everybody else for the mess. But the Goods need not fret, because Kim and Mike are about to surprise them with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Good family. It's time to clean your house up. This house is a mess, and so are your sleeping arrangements.
You never help your mother each time you pitched in.
Rise and shine, Good family. This is your rude awakening. Kick off that lights. Let's get together.
Heck are you at my house at this time in the morning? You come back here again, you can kiss my Canadian.
I have no desire to kiss your Canadian anything. Get out of my way. You're such a rude man. Come on. What's here? Well, I'm not too happy about this lot. Clothes, lock, shoes all over the hall. You're not happy about this, are you?
I'm tooting.
Nobody helps Mom keep things clean. So rather than being everyone's maid, she's letting Dad and the kids fend for themselves.
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats, and they're very jealous that I am now paying attention to my doggies and not to them individually all the time.
Children and husband come first. Doggies come second.
Second.
How bad have things become? Well, the kitchen is just the start of this fairy tale gone wrong.
This place is terrible. You've got pans days old. You've got look at the grease. Your sink's dirty. You've got garbage here. It's a dump! The kids blame you, you blame them. The husband blames everybody. Now, lovey, somebody's got to take the initiative and clean this dump up.
It is nobody's priority, so why should it be mine?
Oh, now this has got to be some kind of a flaming joke, has it? And you keep your hands to yourself.
I'm just saying.
Who's better?
Well, your bed's real organized.
He sleeps with you in your bed.
No, he sleeps in my bed.
So he won't clear the top off. So you leave him your bed. Well, where do you go?
I sleep in my mom's bed.
Oh, isn't she a lucky woman? Where do you sleep?
I sleep in my bed sometimes.
When you don't sleep in that bed, where do you sleep?
Sometimes I sleep in my mom's bed. That's about it. Just anywhere.
He's in mother's bed. You're in mother's bed. How big's the bed? And where's your father?
So this is Mom and Dad's room.
I expected a huge bed, you know. Since the whole family sleeps in it at one time or the other. I have to ask you something. Where do you sleep, dear?
That's kind of personal, but
I'm not inviting you to sleep in my bed. Don't get carried away, love. You're not getting an offer.
you never know.
You thought he was married to me. He's actually married to the TV.
You know, you're very young to equip the wife, aren't you?
This family is falling apart. Kim and Mike need to formulate a plan.
Do you know, they're a smashing family, aren't they, but disorganized. I mean, I've never seen clutter like this.
And where do they sleep with all those clothes everywhere?
Every one of them are disorganised.
We've got to get everyone to do individual jobs and make each person feel important and feel that they have a role to do. You take Mother Bear and get her organized with all the laundry. I'll take the boys and I'll get their rooms organized so they have proper time management, and this whole family will be spot on. After you, my darling. No problem. Watch for the dogs you do.
The kids need to understand why Mom is so frustrated and prefers the dogs.
April!
Gordy, what are you doing? Gavin, did you get in the car?
Time for The Switch.
Tomorrow morning, we're switching roles. You kids are getting up at 7:30. Mother's going to have a break.
7:30.
Stop it, I warned you.
So wait, do we have to be awake at 7:30?
Hey, wake up, man.
Switching roles is gonna be tough. But getting up by 7:30 a.m., Mike and Kim might be asking for the impossible. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have infiltrated the Good Family disaster zone.
It's a dump!
After hiking through the mess, Kim and Mike have identified the root of the problem. The Good Family loves to play the blame game.
The kids blame you, you blame them. The husband blames everybody.
So now Kim and Mike are going to give Mom a break from her daily routine and put the kids to work.
Get in the sink for me, please.
Tomorrow morning, we're switching roles. You kids are getting up at 7:30. Mother's going to have a break. A well-earned one, in my opinion.
7:30.
A.M.
I don't want to hear one now. I want to hear yes, Mum. It'll be a first, but yes, Mum will do me.
So wait, do we have to be awake at 7:30?
Oh, shut up.
Wake up, man. Gavin, it's time. You're supposed to be looking after your mother, so get down there and start treating her like the queen. Remember, yes, Mom. Yes, Mom.
Let's get them up then. I bet you the girl won't get up. Women are funny, you know.
April may have nominated her family for their rude awakening, but she can't even get out of bed.
Now. Come on.
Be careful what you wish for, April.
Mom, delegate.
I would like Gavin and Gordy, if you could make me a nice hot breakfast, maybe a little bit of fresh fruit.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom.
April, Joe Perry, you guys are on dog duty. Dog poop cleanup, Joe Perry. Feeding the little munchkins, fluffing up their little blankies in the crates.
A bit too much for my liking.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, yes, Mother.
Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, this is gonna be fun, sloppy cooking, but we're gonna do a very good job for your mother. Don't make a mess.
So the garbage doesn't go there. The garbage goes in the garbage.
I don't know if you're small, right?
I have to fluff up my dog's freaking blankets.
Well, it's taking longer than I thought. I thought it was just put it in, it's done. And then there's drinks, set up the table. Plus, she's gonna do lunches and breakfast. Think of my mom differently now.
And kind of think of her differently too.
A lot of the times we're really lazy and we don't want to go outside. But, you know, if I guess my mom can take the time to do it, plus all the other things she does, then, you know, maybe we could do it to help her out a little bit too.
I appreciate it a lot more, for sure.
Isn't that beautiful?
And voila. And now serve your mother.
Wow. They've never served me like this before. Oh, it looks scrumptious.
Oh, my goodness.
Give a nice round of applause
Your brothers,
to our
your
chefs.
brothers.
Nice
Oh,
job,
well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
I have goosebumps. I'm just so touched.
You don't give kids credit. They think an awful lot, you know. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Mom is happy. But now this family needs to get the rest of their house in order. Let's see where the blame falls this time.
Do you know what worries me? The washing! 80% of the problem in this house is your washing. Organisation, like each one of you each day, you go out that door, you run down to the basement, and you put the laundry in the laundry room. Right? Great,
I don't do laundry.
Here you go.
Okay.
3 compartments, whites, pale colours, darks. Go on, do your best. You won't get it all in, it's your own fault. I can't say any more. I've said all I can say. Darks, darks. Oh, I'm wasting time. Let's get you.
I've never seen them so excited over laundry.
It's full, but if you keep the washing down, you've got plenty of room in here. By Jove, you've got it! Pretty messy, isn't it?
Oh, it's atrocious.
Just sit down a minute, lovely. I've got something to talk about. Oh, there's a bit of an error to do. Somebody's got naughty feet, haven't they?
Oh, goodness
Yes, right. Here's these. This is going to shock when I tell you. Nice shoes, leather. Quite clean, just need a polish. There. A bit whiffy. Bit whiffy. Easily solved. Plastic bags, lovey. Now, you might get bigger or small, it depends how big the feet are. Let's see if this fits in here. If it doesn't, well, we'll have to get bigger ones. I want you to take that, put it in your freezer.
In my freezer?
Yes. For the night. For the night. But the bags will be big and do it properly. What happens is, the freezer, it's so cold, it kills bacteria in the shoe. It also, when the bacteria is killed, kills the odour. It's the bacteria that's stinking. Therefore, the smell's gone.
The Goods love to blame each other for the mess, but they're all responsible for hoarding too much useless stuff. Kim and Mike have a remedy for the situation, but it's going to require the use of some heavy artillery.
Now, family, I want you to go in the house and I want you to pick an object out that is useless, never gets used, never will get used, and we're going to throw it out.
And we're going to give you 2 minutes to do it. Ready, set, go!
The Goods have accepted Kim and Mike's challenge to find the most useless objects in their house.
20 seconds!
But are they all on the same page? Let the blame game begin again.
This is the first time I've seen her sit in this chair since we got it.
It's my chair.
And Kim discovers the dogs aren't the only animals in this house. The Good family loves to play the blame game.
Somebody's got to take the initiative and clean this dump up.
It is nobody's priority, so why should it be mine?
But after switching roles, they're starting to realize that blaming each other is good for no one.
Think of my mom differently now.
20 seconds, 18.
Now Kim and Mike have got the whole family racing against the clock to locate their most useless items and get them out of the house.
Here we go. 5 more seconds. And perfect. Here we are.
Why are you sitting on? Why did that chair come out? Would you please be quiet when I'm speaking? Why are you sitting on that chair? Why was it brought out here?
Well, because my family wants to be rid of it. It's my chair.
I don't think that it matches anything in the house, and it really smells bad.
Well, your mother clearly uses the chair, no?
This is the first time I've seen her sit in this chair since we got it.
You've gotten away with murder, you four. The way you wind your mother around your finger. Oh, look at that little face. Look at that cheeky face. Do you want this chair, lovey?
Yes,
It shall be yours.
Mom can keep her chair for now, but Kim's got a plan to get rid of the rest of this junk for good.
Come on, Mike. Come on.
Finally, the whole family is seeing the bigger picture. Decluttering creates much-needed space in a messy house, and besides, most of this stuff is just broken and useless anyway. By clearing out their basement, the Goods have significantly increased the amount of space available. So, they're getting some carpet laid and creating a new room downstairs. Mike is already making plans for it.
Tell me what's going on in this room that makes it so chaotic.
Everything goes on in here. There's always eating, there's sleeping, constant homework all night long.
Gavin, what time do you go to bed? Tell me the truth. 2 a.m. And how old are you? 10. So when Gavin goes to sleep, we're still working in here and doing stuff? So how is your little brother supposed to sleep? He's not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find an appropriate place in this house to organize and to do all your homework in. This is strictly gonna be a bedroom.
Mike's idea? Move homework to the basement, and he's already staked his claim there.
This is going to be the good family home office center, okay?
Wicked.
Good?
But this house still has some major cleaning problems.
I'm looking at this carpet. God help us. Don't hair shop on dark carpets. Now, we've got tape, the good old parcel tape. We're putting it on, my love, back to front. When the woman can get it right. Get on your knees, get on your knees. I'd love to see a man on his knees. Get on those knees.
Okay.
Now, let's now, go down in straight lines. Look.
Oh, smokes.
Now, you cannot tell me...
unbelievable.
Get that corner. Go on, get the corner.
That's unbelievable.
Don't you think that's incredible?
That's more than incredible.
Now, no more of this, my good man. Pull yourself together, for goodness sake. Now, you take those, put them on. No, you don't want hairs all through your fingernails. No, you don't want them. Honestly, it's super. It's just water. And honestly, I'm just gonna moisten the rubber glove. And then what I do is, I run it down the chair, and it absolutely picks up all the hairs. It gathers in a clump, you see. There's about 100 hairs there. It gathers in a massive clump. Oh, stop it, just sissy. Let's see what you can get. Right, go on. I like to come up because I think you're gathering. I think you're gathering when you come up. That's what I think. Look. Oh, God help us. Oh, God help us.
Oh, don't smell it. Oh, God. It's disgusting.
The constant blaming is starting to slow, and the house is shaping up. The goods are actually making some progress.
Let's make the bed. Grabbing them.
Let's see if they're up for the final challenge.
You've been very good with what you've thrown out. There's a lot left. You've got 24 hours to organise a lawn sale.
It's probably better called a junk sale.
What people do buy junk, dear.
And there's a little catch. All the people that are gonna be coming to this yard sale will be supplied with...
refreshments. Any advice you need, this is the man to ask.
You have 24 hours.
So, better go to it.
Yep.
Wait a second. A yard sale with refreshments? If the goods can pull themselves away from their fun and games for a while, they might be able to make it happen.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh, this family doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, boys, where you going?
Since their arrival, Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have been pushing the Good family to stop blaming each other
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats.
and start taking responsibility for their own mess.
What a lovely floor you've got. I didn't know your floor was this nice.
Now the goods are facing their biggest challenge yet. Come together as a family and sell off the rest of their unwanted items in a yard sale.
The rule is, it's not going back in the house. I'm warning you, it's not going back.
Whoa, come on down to our lawn sale. Put on by my good friends from the cleanup show. Oh, hey, how's
What are
it
you
going?
doing?
I'm trying to draw up some customers for my lawn sale that you put me out here for. Woo-hoo! Come on. Buy some toys, boys. You get free lemonade. Hey, come on down to the good old family lawn sale. What are you looking for? Dogs? Want a dog?
Supply dogs. Okay, perfect.
Joe, how much do you want for your fish tank?
$2. That's a pretty good deal.
David's even offering a home delivery service.
Would you like me to carry it to your house? Okay, we have 4 strong boys here.
Wow, the goods are really pulling together.
Well, that's free. No.
$10 for the element and the fan.
Oh, cool.
Marika's even learning to let go and has put her beloved chair up on the auction block.
It's my favorite chair, I must say. But now that I know it's going to a good home,
well. It's organized very well.
Like it. It looks nice.
And just so no one forgets where they've come from in such a short time, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs of how things looked before they came.
We call this the wall of shame. And the shame is no more.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
The basement was like a cold, barren cell. Now it's the perfect place for homework and personal research. With some of the proceeds from the yard sale, the goods living room has been completely transformed.
Have you seen anything like this in your entire life?
The boys' bedroom has been transformed to a place where Joe, Gordy, and Gavin can finally get some sleep.
Wow.
Happy?
Very.
Great.
And Marika and Dave's bedroom has been revived, from a tattered mess to a peaceful and inviting love shack that is now open for business.
This. Oh, this is good. Like this really.
It looks great in here now.
It really is a boudoir, isn't it?
Come on, let's go. Get out. Boudoir.
We'd like to leave you with these photographs because, honestly, if ever you feel like going backwards, say, get the photographs out. Please, please, work as a team.
I gotta thank my daughter, April, for getting us into this mess. Or actually getting us out of this mess. Thank you, April.
We've done it, haven't we?
The good family just got better.
You go, oh yeah, I'll second that.
Let's go.
Woo.
Before they came, it was either me or the dogs. But now, it's me and the dogs.
I'm studying for tests better. I'm doing my homework a lot more now. And as a result, my marks are a lot better.
I think the family unit has teamed up. My house is organized. My children are thinking things through logically to help me, and I love them for it.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Edwards.
I just cleaned all this up.
They've got a big house, a big family, and an even bigger collection of games, toys, and animals.
I dare you to smell that.
It all adds up to one big mess that has fallen directly on the shoulders of Mom Alexandra.
You know, if you would help me out every once in a while cleaning up this place, then it wouldn't look like this.
Nobody helps, nobody cares, and it looks like nobody is ready for the rude awakening to come.
This is
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has taken the trip across the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Chalou for a very special assignment. Their mission to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy and disorganized Canadian families who've lost their sense of pride. This time, Kim and Mike have a big job on their hands with the Edwards family, comprising Mom Alexandra, Dad Greg, and daughters Samantha, Shannon, and Evangeline. The Edwards are masters at creating an uncontrollable mess.
It's ripped and everything.
But it seems like only Alexandra feels the mess is even a problem.
I don't think this is very fair to have to pick up all this stuff again. I just cleaned all this up. The dishwasher has clean dishes in it. It's halfway done empty, but it's not happening. Evie, did you bring homework home? Where is your backpack?
My house is a disaster zone. It's like a hurricane has hit it, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
I got Jell-O all over our homework book.
And I'm the only person in this house who cares enough to want to do things.
The kids think the clutter is funny.
I am not the tidier. I'm a mess maker.
Greg isn't helping matters.
Someone left the Jell-O on the stove. It's melted. Flush it down the toilet, I guess.
Because he doesn't seem to care.
You've been on the computer long enough now.
Whatever, man. I just got home from work. I just want to check some stuff out.
Don't you notice that smell? Like
The turtles?
Yeah, I dare you to smell that. I'm here all day and I can smell it.
Smells not bad.
This is disgusting.
Smell it. Seriously,
No,
just
it's
smell
disgusting.
it.
Get it away from me, man.
Just
It smells
smell
like a
it.
sewer. And look at this dining room.
Yeah, well,
Like, we can't even eat here.
we don't eat in here anyway, usually. We eat in the kitchen. Like
Whatever.
for company.
And that is the Edwards' big issue. Everybody makes a mess, yet nobody helps Mom clean it up.
I live with 3 children. I have 4 dogs. My husband, he's a pack rat. I'm running out of energy.
Kim and Mike are on their way to help turn this family around. Get ready, Edwards. It's time for your rude awakening.
Oh, look at this carry-on. Get out.
There you go.
Oh, look, what's going on here? Get up.
Good morning, Edwards family. It's time to get your home back in order. Your house is chaotic and so are your lives. Mom, what's going on? Come out here now. Leave the animals behind.
Fat chick with a beehive on the front lawn.
Up and at 'em, Edwards family. This is your rude awakening.
Get in. Let's go. Come on. There's a terrible smell in this house. I'm not being rude. What is that smell?
It's the shoes.
Who's got stinky feet?
I work for a living, honey. We don't have leopard skin shoes like you.
I don't like your attitude. Don't give me a cheek. I'm going to start at the top of the house.
Alexandra has revealed to Kim and Mike the family's deepest, darkest secret. It's the dangerous, out-of-bounds attic.
My gosh. This is... It's very disgusting. Call them.
Edwards! I've already called.
I know, but you're so loud sometimes.
Shut up. Don't be so stupid. Shut up. What is all this untidiness? Please.
Just laziness, I guess.
Well, now, do you know, when you say that to me, I can't tell you off, can I? What about you, though?
Procrastination. And it's the dumping grounds for everything from the lower levels.
And you don't like to part with things, do you?
No.
A bit of a pack rat.
What Kim and I really want to help you out with is to have pride in your home, pride in the ownership of the things that you have in your home, and that way there's pride in the family. Let's see the rest of the house. It gets worse and worse, you guys.
Well, I gotta admit, Evie is the worst mess maker in the house.
Hurricane Evie. She comes into a room and you leave her in there to play for more than an hour and it's turned upside down. I don't know how she does it. It's a gift.
I may as well burst your bubble. You're all messy.
Well, I tidy this house every day, at least 3 or 4 hours a day.
But you don't work, do you?
Yeah, actually, I'm a cleaning lady.
But pardon?
I clean houses for a living.
I am gobsmacked. I am amazed that you are a cleaner. Because, seriously speaking, you ain't too fond of cleaning or tidying in this household. I am. Where is the dining room, Lovey? We'll see you
It's right here.
But, Lovey, it's not a dining room. Now, come on. What's the couch doing there?
Well, it's broken and we're just trying to fix it.
There's also an office that's on this side.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing here turtles.
Yeah.
Fishies here. What's that in there? What is that?
Oh my God. That's okay. Whoa, that's okay.
I'm glad you're into little creatures, God knows, but I'll tell you this now. They don't belong on a dining room table, Lovey. You've got 3 lovely kids. I'll tell you something, don't you think it'd be nice to eat with them at night in here?
Kim and I are here to give you pride.
You know, you keep bringing up this pride, and it's really getting me upset. We do have pride, and I'm very proud of my family.
No, absolutely.
And you keep bringing this pride thing up, and
Right.
I don't like that.
But we just want to showcase your pride. We have a beautiful family, a stunning family, okay? And there's a lot to be proud of, but we just want to make the inside of your house look like the inside of your family.
Okay.
Nobody helps Mom with the mess, and that's led to some major frustration.
Look at this. You're welcome yet.
Greg needs to start understanding why his wife is so angry, and Alexandra needs a taste of her own medicine.
So we're going to swap roles here. She's going to be you, you're going to be her.
The aggravation is built up, and now the Edwards are getting a chance to let off a little steam.
Quick and straight, turtle stink.
But if Kim and Mike set off a ticking time bomb, the Edwards family is living in household confusion.
Where's my lamp? Seriously. What lamp?
Like most families, everybody is good at making a mess.
Look on the ground. Maybe it's in there.
But the Edwards' big issue is that nobody is willing to help Mom clean it up, and Dad is just as much to blame as the kids.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to check my email.
Rick needs to start helping out around the house, and Alexandra needs to stop yelling.
Why is it a big deal all of a sudden?
Because it smells so bad. I'm here all day and I can smell it.
Time for The Switch.
Your good lady wife is sick of you on that computer and your antics, your rudeness. You ignore her.
Yeah.
You are a rotter.
Yes.
So we're going to swap roles, dear. She's going to be you, you're going to be her.
All right.
And you're going to have a dose of your own medicine.
Greg, it's dinner time. The children are already here. Hurry up. Just give me a minute. Did you come in here? Look, I just came back from work. I need to relax a little bit.
I don't do anything in here. These crickets stink and these turtles stink.
Okay, I work hard.
Yes, look at this dust.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
You barking at me. You're like a freaking parrot.
All right, if you don't want to clean, I'm going to clean this mess up. Get out of the way.
Excuse me. You need to calm down a little bit. Just calm down. So sick of it. I just spent 12 hours at work. I had all these customers coming up to me, and I had to like smile the whole time.
Oh, settle down.
Do you know you're giving us a headache? What lesson have you learned from this, Greg? Let's be honest. Oh, seriously.
I feel like he's
She's
not
not
being part of the family. He was ignoring our need.
So you felt that the husband's a wee bit unreasonable?
He was a little bit. I acknowledge he had a hard day at work. He needed some time alone, but he had more than enough time.
Now, how did you feel as the husband? How did you feel?
Oh, my ears were really hurting. And if I sound like that, I apologize. But...
So it's been a good lesson you've learned, and I hope you can improve yourselves.
This is going to be harder than expected. It's time for Kim and Mike to regroup.
There's so many different issues in this family.
Tell me.
That dining room, it is a mess.
It's a zoo, Daisy.
It's a big zoo. Who has that many animals in a dining room?
Well, they do.
And she's always tired.
Are you shocked?
Well, no.
The father said she should be doing more.
The father does work a lot, though.
So does that mean she goes out to work and has 3 children?
Right.
But she needs help, lovey. But no, come on now. If they all mucked in with her, they're old enough to do little chores like doing their beds and bringing their clothes down to the wash. Come on now.
You know, I love those. I really do.
Do you? You really like them, do you?
They're my favorite set, for sure.
Well, really? Never said. Never said.
The pearls.
Oh, the pearls.
If Greg and the kids are going to start helping out around the house, they need to have the tools to succeed. Luckily, they've got access to some expert advice.
I realise you're very enthusiastic, especially you, little one. Try and hold back. I'm going to show you little terrors how to make a proper bed. Make sure that you get to the corner so the mattress goes into the corner of it.
I can't lift them.
No, I know, darling, because you're a child. I realise that. Let me have a look. We will not give up.
Meanwhile, Mike and Greg are tackling the Edwards' smelly shoe problem.
So before we put the shoes away, I like to use the fabric refreshener. It's a little quick spray into your shoes.
Here we have the flat sheet. Now, 2 inches in from here, you grab a piece, take a straight line, wrap it over, missed a triangle. Well done. Now, tuck it under as tight as you can get it. It's wonderful, you know. Was that hard? No.
Are those for work shoes?
Yeah, those are bad.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad.
So let's get those.
Even little girls smell shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, good.
I see, you know, you're recycling. Well, you're not really, because it should be in 3 bins, it's in 1.
Right.
We don't want this big monster here. I'll give you a hand. Get on the end of that and let's get it out in the garden. All's going to be explained. The children must get involved.
Okay.
The eldest one is to be responsible for glass, because I don't want kiddies handling glass, right? So glass. The 2 little ones, they can decide whether one wants plastic and one wants the newspapers. Up to them.
Right.
Fine. We're not expecting to do it every night. Kids are kids. So it gives them responsibility, makes them realise that mum works hard, mum's cooking for them. And it just makes them feel that they're part of the community.
Right.
Give the kids some responsibility, organisation, you see. A bit of bribery, and you've cracked it, girl.
But even if the rest of the family does start pitching in on a regular basis, they'll still need to deal with their attic.
I'm just so embarrassed about it. It's something I hide. It's not something I tell anybody. Nobody's ever gone up there.
Kim and Mike have a plan to get the Edwards to finally clean up their embarrassing attic, once and for all.
What we're gonna do is, Kim and I are gonna give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go up to that attic and collect your treasures. I want them all to come down here. You got it? You have 3 minutes, starting now.
Go! Come on, hurry up! Hurry up! Go! Mom, where'd you put them? It's my hair.
Go and prepare your day.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Go on.
I can't put my basketball fish.
Hey, Samantha, you want this one?
If this family thought that Kim's rude awakening was a surprise, then this is going to be a real shocker. The Edwards family loves to make a mess.
I don't think this is very fair.
But their big issue is that nobody is willing to help Mom clean it up.
Well, if you would help me out every once in a while in cleaning up this place, then it wouldn't look like this.
Kim and Mike want the Edwards to stop their hoarding and start helping each other out.
Go.
So now the family is on a mission to uncover their most prized possessions from the attic. Kim and Mike will decide what to do with whatever is left behind.
I see. It looks like you found some gear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I would presume that everything else up there is not wanted.
No.
Your dad and I are going up those stairs. We're going to get stuff you don't want. And we're going to dispose of it, aren't we?
No, no, no.
Right, Dad's found quite a few things to get rid of.
I've been touched this stuff for years.
Just
Granny old doll.
Well, it's Annie. They've played with it for a long time.
I want my doggy.
You had an opportunity. Come on, Greg. Come on.
Kim, have them bring this stuff down right now. Woo! Here we go. This is it. Goodbye, jump.
In amongst the junk in the attic was a doll that had been passed down through the years. And Greg has unknowingly grouped it with the garbage.
I didn't know that was one of the girls' favorite dolls, apparently. It was a little rough, but apparently it was something that shouldn't have been burned.
That was a really hard moment for me because that doll was the one that Samantha had as a baby and Shan had as a baby and Ruby had as a baby. He didn't realize how sentimental it was to us.
The Edwards have learned a valuable lesson.
Let's salute, ready?
Having too much stuff can lead to treasured items being accidentally thrown away.
See you later. New start.
Clearly, though, the attic isn't the only disorganized area of the house.
Can I have a drink of milk too?
Part of the reason why Alexandra is always running behind is that even the simplest things seem to take forever. Kim's solution: focus on one task at a time.
That's dishwasher right now. I'll bet you £1 that is not cleaned out.
No, it's not.
How long do you reckon it takes you to clear that dishwasher out?
Half an hour,
Oh,
maybe?
you can't take that, dear. If you get straight on with it, it's about 3 minutes. Honestly, I reckon 3 to 4 minutes.
15 minutes, maybe.
No, not. Hang on a minute. I'm setting on 3. Right. Start. Now, come on. Now, just normal speed. Half an hour. Clean the house in that time.
While Kim gets Mom started on the dishes, Mike is helping the kids clear the air a little.
Here we go. What do you think? Smell?
Smells good.
Smells good, right? It'll take away that smell of the fish water. Let's light it up, girls. Perfect. Let me know how it smells. Oh, fire.
Meanwhile, back in the kitchen,
Done?
Almost. There.
2.5 minutes. Now, the wonderful micro. Gosh, it's a wonderful thing to have, isn't it? Let me open this. A little bit soiled, normal, but it's grubby because you use it a lot. Trust me, there's no problem. You just take a glass bowl that'll take the heat. You boil a kettle and fill it half full. Okay. Now I happen to have a lemon in my pocket. By some miracle, I do all these things. I'm going to take 3 or 4 generous slices, you know, I mean a good 1/3 of an inch thick, so I've used half the lemon, and I'm going to throw it in the hot water. And all you do then is you stand the bowl in here, right? Close up your micro, get it going. Now,
For how long do you think it should be on?
I think 3 or 4 minutes. We've got 3 because I've already put hot water in this, get it kicked off. But what it does is all the steam releases any dirt that's on this, so it's so easy to clean. It's steamed and warm, and it's got a beautiful fragrance in there. And you open it up, and the lemon is beautiful, and it wipes off so easy with a paper towel or a cloth because the steam's loosened everything. That's all you need.
And for the smelly pet problems, Mike has an idea to keep the air odor-free.
Having a dog pound in the laundry room is a little odd.
Well, it kind of smells back here, you know.
Okay, solving your problem. Okay? All right? This will make all your stinky air go away. You simply just plug it in, and it's ready to go. So when everybody walks through the laundry room, they get that smack of fresh air right in your face. Bam!
The Edwards now know what they need to do to keep their house neat, tidy, and smelling fresh. But can they bring it all together in the attic for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
Almost 10 years you've hardly used any of this.
Mostly silk stuff.
Oh, it's all blamed on your
Give it
kids.
to the charity. Look, give it to the charity shop. Some of the kids learn from it. If your kids have had no few years without it, they don't want it, do they? Give it to other kids who've got no toys. Would that be a good idea?
Fabulous idea.
Kim's final challenge to the Edwards is to clear out their house and attic by filling 50 boxes in 24 hours. With patience wearing thin, this task could be too much to handle.
So we're gonna have to like help us here doing all this ourselves. It's just been so stressed. This has been so stressful for me. I never ever want to go through this again, ever.
Yeah, let's not let it get this bad again. We'll never have to go through it again.
You know, they keep going on about, you know, we're not proud. We are very proud. That's why we kept this attic a secret. None of my friends have ever been up here. My mom and dad have never been up here. My sisters.
No.
My own kids haven't been up here in 6 years. You know, and that's why that whole doll thing happened when Greg came up here. I secretly stashed that doll away, and he comes up here, and he burns the damn thing.
Do you know?
She's volatile.
I think you're being polite.
Shan's crying in her room because baby Addie...
I'm taking 5.
You can speed up a little bit, you know? You don't have all night.
Cleaning the house was supposed to bring this family together.
You have to make quick decisions.
But instead, it seems to be tearing the Edwards apart.
Get a wall unit. That's
I don't want a wall unit. What we have is nice.
It used to be that everybody in the Edwards family made the mess bigger, but nobody would help clean it up.
Can't you just listen to me for once?
Since Kim and Mike's arrival, the whole family has started pitching in. And now they're dealing with the biggest challenge of all. Fill 50 boxes in 24 hours and get them out of the house.
It's been very rough. Emotionally, I'm totally drained.
The transition hasn't been an easy one. But the family has banded together, and the results are making the whole ordeal worth the pain.
Wasn't that hard to get rid of the junk once you're faced with it, you know? You just need the motivation to do it. There you go. That's all for now.
I've been chucking a lot of things and donating a lot of things, so that feels good. This is going straight to Salvation Army. All this little pile, and the stuff on the back is going to St. Paul. Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem. All right.
50 boxes, 24 hours, mission accomplished. And just in case the Edwards have forgotten how bad things once were, Kim and Mike have prepared a wall of shame.
Take a look.
Before, the attic was filled to the brim, but after removing 50 boxes of junk, there's no more risk of treasured items being tossed out with the trash.
Wow. Evie, can you find your bedroom in there?
That's Sissy's room.
Evie's room was cluttered with toys and clothing scattered everywhere. Now it's organized perfectly and everything has a place. And the dining room, once a stinky, ill-placed habitat for a slew of animals, no longer smells and is people-friendly too.
Alexandra, you pleased we came?
Yes. Yesterday wish I had never called.
You've done a lot. You worked jolly hard, yeah.
I'm actually like proud to open my door now and let people look into my room before it's like, please don't ruin them.
Now, to really enjoy your lovely organized home.
The stress is gone, the family is at peace, and even little Evie is pitching in. Alexandra doesn't have to tackle this mess alone anymore, and that's putting everyone at ease.
Wow, look at this.
Kim's rude awakening has worked wonders.
How do you like the new dining room, Evie?
Yeah, there's a lot more space in here, right?
Tell you what, for all the moods and hissy fits, they did all the tidying, they organised the whole house.
The dining room is put together.
I want us to make a promise, never have it looking like this.
Okay.
So do you promise? Yeah. Pinky swear.
Promise.
At least Kim can't get rid of the dogs, and I'm very happy about that. Everything else, I think I'm ready to let go.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Tetros, a family whose home could easily be mistaken for a war zone.
I call it the House of Chaos.
Chaos might be putting it lightly.
We need dynamite.
And while the kids may be the ones running wild, Mom and Dad's bad example seems to make everything okay.
This is not a dressing room, it's a dump.
If their room looks like that and your room looks like this, like father, like son.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have got to restore the order.
Stop it.
But they may have met their match with this family. Domestic goddess Kim Woodburn is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are hoping to create some beautiful music with the Tetro family, comprising Mom Leslie, Dad Mark, and kids Lucille, Felix, and Amos. The Tetros have been living in this house for 8 years. While Mom and Dad say that this is their dream home, everything going on inside makes it feel more like a nightmare. Along with running this household gone wild, Mark and Leslie are professional musicians in a major symphony orchestra.
I work almost every single day. I almost never get a day off.
And any spare time they do find is spent trying to keep their kids from tearing the whole house apart.
I don't want to feel like I'm terrorizing the children, but they do have to realize there are responsibilities and there are certain expectations.
But the kids don't listen because Mom and Dad don't practice what they preach.
I think it's fair to say that I'm not a good example of neatness and tidiness.
They look at my room where all my clothes are, and they probably think, well, she doesn't keep her room clean. Why should I keep my room clean?
It's gotten so bad that there's just clutter everywhere.
It's like this uncontrolled mess, and I swear to God, it multiplies in the dark.
But really, the Tetro family's big issue is that Mom and Dad set a terrible example for everyone, and nobody is being held accountable for their actions.
Tears don't work. Yelling doesn't work. Nothing works.
Now, Kim and Mike are heading to see the Tetros. Mom and Dad are about to get a crash course in leading by example. It's time for a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Tetro family. It's time to get your home back in order.
Your house is chaotic and so are your lives.
Mark and Leslie, we're going to teach you to lead by example.
Up and at 'em, Tetro family. This is your rude awakening.
Go, I know, go. Come on. Don't bossy all the time.
You're the one that's bossy.
Shut, don't speak to me like that. What is this room used for?
This is the family room.
Unfortunately, these guys and their toys have just taken over not only this room, but the entire house.
Do you boys do your homework and stuff in here?
Yeah.
Where?
On that table.
How can you do your homework on that table and not a square inch of space? Lucille, do you do homework there?
Mom, here, there's no room now.
There's no room because you three kids have messed the home up, haven't you? How can you bear this? How can you bear this, you three? Now, Mark, as the daddy of the house, do you think that you're not as strict as you should be with the children?
You don't want to be yelling at them constantly.
Wouldn't bother me.
It bothers me a bit to have so much tension. I would like to have our house be a peaceful place.
Peaceful.
It's a good job you three do not live with me, because I'll tell you why I punish you good. Shut your face, you. Have you seen what I've done to this room? Shut up.
Okay.
Have I worried you a bit? Good.
What is this room?
This is my office.
This is your office?
This is the nerve center of the operation right here.
It's getting on my nerves.
This is the most unorganized office I have ever seen in my entire life. Wow.
You're a nice man. You're a shocking example.
If their room looks like that and your room looks like this, like father, like son, you have to lead by example.
Sit in a nice, clean environment, because then the children can't say, look at your room, say, I've done mine, go on.
Oh, there
Not
you go.
until you do that. Getting through?
It is.
Good!
Let's go.
Although we'd never get through. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. This is not a dressing room, it's a dump. What is this mess in here?
I have a very rough system in place where I can get by.
I know you don't like it, I can see it by your face.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But if you're not, yeah, but if you hate it and you're unhappy, why do something about it, lovey?
I have actually threatened to go rent myself a studio apartment just so I'd have a place to go.
Is it now sad you? Well, it's really getting to you, this, isn't it?
It is. It has. It's driving me crazy. Well, it's driving me. I have been in tears. I have been hysterical. I have tried. But then I don't like screaming and nagging because it doesn't seem to work.
First of all, you have got to do this by example. Parents lead the way in the way they behave. You're all going to have to muck in, and you're going to have to know when to be a mum and when to be a friend. Because right now, Mum and Dad are backing out of this.
You're right.
And look at the price you've paid emotionally.
We really can't continue like this.
There's too many things in life to have tears over. This isn't one of them that you can rectify.
And a proud family has a proud home.
That's right.
The love nest.
It goes on and on.
Do you know how can you sleep in a room like this?
There's no romance. It's not romantic at all.
Yeah, but you know something? I can make it romantic. No. Good. Oh, come on.
Oh. This is really untidy.
Oh, take obstacles.
No, no. Why are you going in here?
I'm looking at the room. Look at this. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, they're going to get going in the street, haven't they?
Come on, get out. Don't fall.
I will not fall. Stop bullying me all the time.
I just want to help you.
All right. Take your hands off me. Yes, you're invited. Which you might be.
The Tetros may have their careers on track, but their family life is hitting a very sour note.
The whole environment of the house right now is not very good. The mess upstairs bothers me so much, it's like I seclude myself to my room. It's overwhelming, really overwhelming.
The fact that it bugs me and makes me tear my hair out doesn't seem to matter.
This has got to change. Kim and Mike are sitting the family down to see if they have as much pride in their home as they do in their music.
Leslie, Mark, I want you to close your eyes. Now you're on stage. The spotlight is on you. Everything's fantastic. Your happy, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you feel proud?
Totally proud.
Absolutely.
And now open your eyes. Do you have the same pride in your home as you do when you're on the stage?
No.
No. Not at all.
Mom and Dad can see now that they need to start setting a better example. But are they actually ready to follow through? We find out in the switch.
You're gonna get spanking.
And Kim and Mike wonder if they'll ever get through to them.
Just ridiculous.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are caught in the middle of one very unnatural disaster. Everywhere you look in the Tetro family's home, it looks and sounds like a war is underway.
I give up. I surrender.
The big issue? Mom and Dad set a bad example for their kids. And by avoiding confrontations with their children,
Come on, boys, time to get dressed.
Mark and Leslie are actually doing more harm than good. Kim and Mike have a plan to clean up this hostile territory and start making the whole family accountable for their actions.
Kim and I really want to fix all these issues for you.
Kim and Mike are helping the Tetros understand that there's a problem, and now they have to deal with it. Time for the switch.
It's role reversal. What it means is you are the mother and father.
I love that.
We want you to take your parents up to their bedroom and want you to get them to tidy that room as it should be. Tell them, do this, do that. Be firm. Firm.
I think we should move the bed a little bit and sleep up. Dad, you need to clean off your dresser because I don't know how you can keep track of anything there.
And Mom, you should tackle these books.
Where do we put it?
You guys have to get some boxes to put your stuff in, because after all, it is your stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
These 3 boxes all have purposes. Stuff you want to keep, the stuff that you want to throw out, and the stuff that you want to give to someone else.
Where do we start?
One thing at a time. John.
Oh, you kids. If you've already read a book, unless it's really good, you shouldn't keep it, because you're probably not going to read it again.
So let me finish one job at a time, okay?
Do your job.
It's just ridiculous.
You're gonna get spanking.
This role reversal has really kicked things into high gear. But now the Tetros need to put those lessons into action. Kim and Mike may have some trouble making that happen.
How are we doing then, Mike?
I feel as though this family has no direction whatsoever.
Oh, no.
We need to get into that house and divide and conquer.
I'm taking the mum to her dressing room next because it's dreadful. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take Mark downstairs,
Yeah.
into that office, and get some sort of structure happening down there.
Well, all I can do with the kids is I'll put the 3 kids in the family room and hope they can get started.
Good luck with those children. This is the biggest challenge we've had.
Yeah, but we're going to do it.
Is that a new lip gloss?
I don't wear lip gloss.
What do you mean?
I have a natural sheen to my mouth and a fullness. In fact, I have been called Miss Kissable before now.
Let's get to work.
If Mark and Leslie ever want to get control of their lives again, they need to deal with the big issue of setting a better example for their kids. Starting point, Leslie's dressing room.
You see, I look at this wardrobe and I'm in utter horror. This wardrobe is like a tin of sardines, dear. It is crammed full. Oh, God, help me. I can see you've got some very, very expensive clothes. You are wrecking them. Right now, they're getting creased. Another thing you're doing wrong, they're suffocated. Wool has to breathe. Silk has to breathe. That couldn't breathe if life depended on it. Watch this here. They've got to be at least, my love, 3/4 inch apart. It enables the cloths to breathe. Now, I cannot believe in this room there's not lots you don't want, because I suspect that deep in the dungeons, you haven't seen this stuff in years.
You're right.
So give it to your best friend, or go to the charity shop. People are getting benefit of what you don't want, and getting you a lovely dressing room and an adorable office.
While Leslie gets to work, Mark is dealing with his own chaos-filled room.
Let's start very simply. Personal, business.
Okay.
Let's say it together.
Personal,
business. Yes, this is just step number 1.
Oh, man.
We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we?
Definitely business. Personal, business, personal. Bills. There's a lot of envelopes I'm realizing that I never even opened yet.
So why is it there's such a pileup of all this mail?
It's because of the internet. I don't even need to open my envelopes to pay my bills.
You're paying your bills. There's a little box. It's just like one of those little check boxes. And it says, do not mail me anything. Check that box, and 80% of this clutter would be gone. Promise me that you can do this every day. Can you do it?
I think it's important to set a good example for my kids, so I'm gonna buckle down and do it.
Mom and Dad have got hours of work ahead of them, but now it's the boys' turn to clean up their act. Brace yourselves. World War III is about to get underway. The Tetro family may make beautiful music together, but with mayhem all around them, their home life is anything but harmonious. The Tetro's biggest problem is that Mom and Dad set a terrible example. And that may be too much for Kim and Mike to help this family overcome.
Don't throw it. Stop it.
While Mark and Leslie finish cleaning up their areas, Kim is getting the boys started on a project of their own.
Who is responsible for all the stuff on this table?
He is.
Yes. We'll wait and see. See these two big trunks? Got you one each. The things you want to keep, put in your trunk. The stuff you know you just both do not want, put it in that box there. Come on, boys, you'll never get clear, darlings. You're so slow. Whose is this? Don't throw it. Stop it. Show a bit of speed. Chuck it a wiggle on. So now you've got a homework table, haven't you? But this is the rules. All the toys you get out to play with, you put back in these storage boxes. Leave any toys out, your father's going to confiscate them.
Well, Kim may have got the boys started, but now they have to work with their sister to organize the entire living room. This could be interesting.
Whoa! This is such good stuff!
Stop it! Stop that!
It looks like the boys' tempers of mass destruction are about to be unleashed.
Don't stop!
Felix is terrorizing his sister, and anything that Lucille throws away, Amos just picks out of the trash.
It's all garbage. No, stay here and clean. Bo?
It's time for Dad to step in.
Why don't you be a little nicer to Bo?
I don't want to work with them. They're not working with me. They just keep taking stuff out of the charity and garbage.
This job needs to get done, and you need to be more cooperative.
Are you listening to a word I'm
Yes,
saying?
I am. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Mom Leslie is still in the midst of getting her overflowing dressing room organized.
Natural fibres, this is the deal. Your cashmeres, your wools, your cottons, your silks, and so on. They're lovely. They're very prone to moths. A moth would lay eggs in a sweater. They are so tiny you will never spot them. Show you how you kill them? You take a plastic bag, can be smaller or larger. You buy the size of that you need. Pop it in there, my love. Wrap it like that. Now, you put that in your freezer.
My freezer.
All night. In with the meat, dear. If there's any eggs in there, they will die.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to show you one more thing. Cedar. Moths hate cedar. I've got many alternatives. I've taken a cedar essential oil and I got this spray and I filled it. Always do that because oil must separate from the top. And then I sprayed these about half an hour ago. Just paper towel, cheap and cheerful, my love. I just punch a hole in. I fit it over the hanger, my love. I do it about every 4th or 5th hanger, and that's enough cedar to keep them at bay. I'm going to leave you to it. All right. If you get stuck, give me a call, but you shouldn't, because I've told you most things you need to know, haven't I? Yes. Right. Get on with it, dear. Get on.
Boy, stop it.
Back in the living room, the boys won't focus, and the cleanup is at a dead halt.
Felix, you're supposed to be sorting. Why aren't you sorting?
Dad's going to have to lay down the law.
Quit yelling. I don't want to hear about it.
Dad's got his hands full. Kim and Mike need to step in and help Mark out.
You've got to put your foot down, Dad, haven't you?
I try.
What?
My foot's been coming down all morning.
Look, boys, will you get off your bums and get working? Please. If I come in here one more time, you're doing nothing. There's going to be repercussions. There's going to be blood on the walls.
Get up!
The only way to turn this family's fortunes around is for Mark to take Kim and Mike's advice and start leading by example. Things are really beginning to change. The boys are helping out, and the entire family is on the road to success. The Tetros are starting to get it, but some members of the family are still having a hard time letting go of the past. And there's still plenty more time for this family to fall apart.
I'm not doing it.
Kim and Mike better start saying their prayers.
This is not a dressing room, it's a dorm.
You have to lead by example.
Getting through?
It is.
Good.
The Tetro family has undergone a very rude awakening.
I'm glad you're putting your head down with shame.
For the past 3 days, the family has been working hard to clean up, figure out, and get along. Mom and Dad have been leading the way for their kids, and it's starting to sink in.
I'm gonna lead this family by example.
But they're not done yet. Are the Tetros ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
Hi, family.
This is unbelievable. This actually looks like a family room.
Does your heart good to see this? You know, it's wonderful, honestly.
We're not quite finished yet, though.
We want you to invite some of your friends round later on today. We want you to have a bit of a musical afternoon. Open this room up, bring your friends in, play a concert to them, and it'll prove to you an organised home is a happy home.
Best challenge yet?
Go on.
We'll be back.
Thanks.
Get going. Get going.
Okay, well, we've done a lot of work in here and straightened up, and you guys should be proud of yourselves because you've done a good job. But we're not done. We've got guests coming over tonight. And so we've got a few more tasks that we have to accomplish. Now, boys, what I'd like you to do is make a kind of program. You know how, like, when you come to a concert, there's a program?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, and Amos, do you think you can help Felix with some good ideas for the program?
Yeah.
Okay, and Lucille, we need to make some hors d'oeuvres so you and I can work together on that. You guys all know what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, what's the last thing we're gonna do? We're gonna have fun tonight, huh? And celebrate our hard work.
Yeah.
In the past, the Tetros would never dream of inviting people inside. Now they're coming together as a family and working together as a team. They've even thrown out the old stuff and bought some new furniture. And while the programs are rather unique,
I love that.
and those hors d'oeuvres do look a little bit suspect, there's no fighting, no confusion, and most noticeably, no mess. And just in case there's any question about the transformation made so far, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs of the family on the Wall of Shame.
These are the pictures of your home when we arrived.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's a grim story, isn't it?
I am speechless.
Wow, this is astonishing.
That is appalling. I can't believe you guys were so dirty.
By the way, Dad,
Yeah.
that.
I can't believe that I could ever find anything in that.
Before their rude awakening, Mark and Leslie's bedroom was a jumbled mash of papers and laundry. Now, relaxation and romance are definitely in the air.
It's everybody's mess. You know, we were just as much to blame as the kids. We could blame it on the kids, but hey, that's my dressing room.
Leslie's dressing room was so full of clothing that you could barely walk in the door. But it's been transformed into a sanctuary where Leslie can take some time for herself.
It's amazing that the house looked like that just a few days ago, and now it's really, really clean.
We ought to keep that just as a gentle reminder, maybe.
The living room looked more like a landfill. However, the whole family helped to revive it, and now everyone is reaping the rewards.
Oh, well done, darling.
Nice work, buddy.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Tetro Family Musical Party. Today we will be playing music with Hometown Bluegrass. We hope you enjoy this cool new home.
Very good.
Kim's rude awakening has worked. The Tetro family is finally taking pride in their home and in themselves.
Here for you. You get the mug of honor. You see there's a cymbal player on that mug.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's something cold. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Kimmy.
Cheers, my love.
This has been a good exercise for my family. learned to work together. It took some fighting with each other to get through it sometimes, but I think the kids especially realize that we can take on a project and do it together, and I think we'll be able to keep this up.
We done good.
Good pickings.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Gallia family, whose home is one of the strangest on the block. The master bedroom is a dumping ground, the living room has a bed in it, and the dishes are done in the bathtub?
It's a total disaster.
Things are so bad that daughter Marika is ready to leave it all behind.
That's why I have a job right now, because I've been saving up to go over from home.
It's time for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to fix this home and set this family straight.
I'm not a doctor.
You're nuts!
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike have a massive job on their hands with the Gallia family, comprising Dad Mark, Mom Deborah, Mark's daughter Marika, and son Benjamin. 10 years ago, Mark pulled his house apart to do renovation, but he's never completed any of the jobs, which has left it looking more like a construction site.
You know, I'm a nice, neat guy underneath. This is just an illusion.
Living this way is pretty difficult. You adjust, you do, but not happily.
Although the Gallias would love to have people over, the mess makes it next to impossible.
We can't really bring anybody into the place. and I really like, you know, I like entertaining.
But the ongoing renovation has left the Gallias without any room that functions as it should.
Most of the time I don't think about the fact that I'm washing bed in the same tub that I wash the dishes in. But when I do think about it, it's kind of worrying. You do wonder what's lurking in there.
The state of the house is too much for Marika, and she's ready to leave.
It wouldn't be a problem for me to stay with my mom all the time. My mom would love that.
But Marika worries about what that would mean for her baby brother Benjamin.
This is my baby grabbing scissors. You know, I just want things to be better for him. He's the one that's gonna have to live in this house his whole life.
With so much work left undone, the problems are piling high, and that is the Gallia's big issue. Projects get started and never get finished. Kim and Mike need to save this family. Get ready, Gallias. Here comes a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Gallia family. It's Kim and Mike here. We're here to sort you out.
Your house is topsy-turvy and your lives seem to be a big mess.
You start off, if you never finish, things are gonna change.
Gallia family, this is your rude awakening. Let's go, Kim.
Oh, get it, honey. I'm standing in a room, I don't know what it is. Could you enlighten me? Because I've got a bed here, but I've got a living room fireplace there. We've got an aquarium in the corner.
We have our computer room over here.
So, what would you describe this room as?
Convenient living space.
Convenient? You know, you may think you're funny, but I don't find you amusing. We're here because we have heard tell that you're a starter, not a finisher. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you've done nothing for years, have you?
It's taken a while getting around to some stuff, yeah.
What about this poor child? Do you bring your friends in here?
Oh, obviously not, right? Yeah.
Whenever they ask, I have too much shame. No.
Oh, boy.
Breaks your heart.
I brought people home, and it's strange because you walk in, and almost before you reach the door, you just want to say, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance.
Joe, Kim, wait. You're gonna die. Okay, hold on. Let me make some room. Just a minute. All right. Kim, can you see everything okay?
Very nice to me, love. I'm not complaining.
Okay.
No, all right. What's this room?
This is the master bedroom.
And why haven't you moved into it? It looks fairly well turned out. Why hasn't it moved in?
It's not completely finished. Like the lighting fixture is one thing I wanted to do.
So you're telling me you have stayed in that room for the sake of fixing that?
That's basically where it boils down.
I'm not a doctor. You're nuts!
Some would say.
What is this room? This is the playroom?
What? No.
What? Guys, can you please come in here, please? We're trying to figure out what room this is.
It's our kitchen. Well, you've got no floor first. You've got a soft floor.
It's the subfloor, yeah.
Okay, wait. We're missing a fridge as well.
Yes, it's in the other room.
It's out there.
What is this pipe sticking out of this sauna? What is it?
That's where the sink goes.
Can I ask you a question? It might seem obvious to you, it's not to me. Where do you wash your dishes?
I can show you.
Are these dishes drying in the bowl here?
Yes, they are.
So where do you wash them then?
In the bathtub.
We need to talk. We really do.
This family has got some real issues. It's time for Kim and Mike to regroup.
We've got to restore this house so that they can enjoy it. They can enjoy what they've got. And little Marie can bring her mates in. See, I feel sad about that.
We have to divide and conquer.
Yeah, you can have him. I'm not even asking.
No patience for him?
I feel like smacking him right in the chops.
Well, what are you going to do with her?
Well, I'm going to take her with the baby. I'm going to give her advice on that.
Then I will take the father, and I'm going to teach him how to start a project and finish a project.
Well, good luck to you.
More tea, doll?
Yes, thank you so much. Do you know, Matt, you are really a gentleman, aren't you?
Thank you.
I wish at times, then, and don't take this wrong, but you could be a little bit rough, you know, a little bit rough edges and stuff.
You wouldn't be able to handle me.
I could try, couldn't I? I mean, I'd like to try if you bet me.
Right now, daughter Marika is powerless against her father's ever-growing house of junk.
I just recently came back from camping, and I found my dad's car radiator on my bed that he was fixing because he says he couldn't find a surface to work on. So he used my bed.
But today, the balance of power is gonna shift. It's time for the switch.
Your daughter, who I think has got a massive brain here and knows how to use it. And since she's the one that's fed up on never bringing friends home, she's the boss right now. We've made her the boss. We want to get your bedroom back as a master bedroom. And you've got to fix that light, haven't you?
So basically...
Get all that done.
Oh, it's called work.
Ourselves?
Yes, you've got to get off your bum, dear.
Let's go.
All right, guys. This is the plan. First, you, Deb, are gonna start packing boxes. You are gonna go and get that light fixture from the closet that's been sitting there for years, and you're gonna put it up once and for all. Ready? Get started. Everything out, clear a space for yourself, clean out. We're gonna show you that what we haven't done in years, we can do in a few hours, so let's go.
You're absolutely right.
Deb, up and down the stairs, come on. Pack it up nice and high, make your trips efficient.
The work is finally getting done, but this switch may be too much for Mark and Deb to handle.
Deb, faster! You're dilly-daddling. Give me time. I'm running up and down the stairs as fast as I can, but lastly.
The Gallias are living in an almost uninhabitable home. Like most families, everyone has an excuse.
The dishwasher's here, just in a box.
But the Gallia's big issue is that no project ever gets finished.
Because you've done nothing for years, have you?
Kim and Mike want the Gallias to learn how to finish things that they've started.
We gotta change things up around here a little bit.
So now the family is attempting to turn their junk room back into a master bedroom.
Move it out so we have some quick trips.
Daughter Marika is taking charge.
Those are day-to-day use clothes that should be hung up in the closet.
Closet now to start back in the bag for months.
Yeah, because it should have been done a while ago. We're doing everything today.
This exercise is getting things done, but is Deb's ego getting in the way?
It can be a little bit different having a 14-year-old telling you what to do. Obviously, it's usually the other way around.
Piece of luggage?
Despite the animosity, Marika is maintaining her newfound authority and standing her ground.
Things got pretty heated. People were getting a bit irritated, a little bit pissed off. But I mean, it's all for a good cause.
And it's working. After years of stalling, Mark is finally completing a project.
All right, we got the light done.
Light's working.
22 minutes. How long has that been like that for, that damaged man?
Few years.
A few years for the sake of 22 minutes.
Okay, you know what?
You've done
Next
it.
step, let's do the bed.
Come on.
Come on, let's get it going.
I'm somewhat embarrassed it didn't get done sooner. And now that that part of it is complete, I'm happy.
But before the marital bed is reinstated, the floor needs a proper cleaning.
Soft brush, soft sweep. I've taken this, I put it under a warm tap, lightly warm, okay? And it's a make-do. Hold that, I'm gonna tie it over here. This is all these floors take once you have them treated. They are an absolute breeze to keep clean. I've just taken an old tea towel, warm water. Oh, now, always clean your wood on grain. That is all I'm doing. 1, bring it back, 2. You never put anything harsh cleaner on here, ever, 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 ever. I'm going on the grain, my love. And you see the floor, look now like that. You'd be surprised. You take the surplus dust, that's your floor done. Let's go and get the bed in. Wonderful. Come on, let's go.
All right, guys, so bring it in.
After 6 years of separate sleeping quarters, Deb and Mark can finally share the same bed.
Thanks to your daughter, you've done a jolly good day's work. You've got a bedroom. You going to join your husband tonight?
I guess I have to.
Oh, you poor soul.
I'm excited.
Seeing how easily the bedroom came together, Mark is eager to start tackling even more projects around the house.
I've composed my list of the things that you haven't done in your home. Here we go. And these are all the things that you've started in your home and haven't finished.
That's a lot of stuff.
Mike's giant list is great for making a point.
I like this will stop the laziness.
But now Mark needs a practical solution for completing all of his unfinished jobs around the house.
Mark, I want to give you a couple of tips to make your life a little easier so you can do things properly and get things done. First thing, to-do list. I need you to write everything down. Then you pick 3 items on that list, and I want you to complete them that day. Second one, do you like music, Mark?
I love music.
Yeah, good. I want you to be entertained while you're doing your job. So play your favorite music at all times while you're doing your job.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want you to start things, I want you to work on them, and then I want you to finish them. It's a very simple formula. Do you ever read?
Yeah.
Have you read full books?
Yeah, actually I have.
Start to the end?
Yeah.
So treat this like a book.
It's a pretty big book.
It's a big book. It's a horror story, actually. I'll leave this to you, okay? You go. Okay, very good. Looks fabulous. Don't wreck the list. Don't watch yourself. Watch that. Thank you.
I think that the rest of the house will actually come together fairly quickly because I've seen that it can be done.
The Gallias are beginning to get it, but they still have a long way to go. And there's plenty more for this family to learn.
You haven't swept this floor for 2 years. You lazy article.
The Gallias start projects and never finish them. And that's got daughter Marika ready to walk out the door.
Home should be a calming place. Home should be home, right? It should feel somewhere where you're comfortable. But I don't feel that way. I walk in and it's just a mess.
We need to get on all 4s. Can you manage it? I can manage it. I can.
To get things on the right track, Kim is showing Deb how to make things safer for baby Benjamin.
I want us to be at the height he's at. To see what he sees, you see? You see? Now, let's get round here. You're drawing him round. What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
Lots of things to get into.
Dirt. Oh, good. Dirt in the trap road, isn't there?
Garbage can.
Yes. Oh, he'd be at the garbage can. He could be very ill. Keep going, keep going. Oh, now he is tall. He could bump right there. He's tall enough, isn't he? That, I would like to bump. That is nasty.
Yeah.
He could be hospitalised. I think these are ingenious because little soul bangs his head. He bumps it, and he bumps it on there, especially there. This is rather sticky inside. They're very spongy. Got an adhesive here. Any corner, sharp corner you see, that goes on there. Put your hand on that, look. If you bumped his noodle on that...
Oh, wow, it's cushy.
It's spongy and lovely. Yeah. He might bruise, he won't cut.
No,
He bumped himself on that metal.
Oh, yeah.
By Jove, he'd be very badly cut. So that's wonderful. Because we always bang our noodles, don't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
So let's keep going, my love. Oh, look here, Debbie, dear.
The bed was here for 2 years.
Are you telling me you never clip? You lazy article. You haven't slept this floor for 2 years. Let's go along here. Oh, look at now. What's that attached to? Is that alive? Is it alive? Do you know I'm puffed? Are you puffed out? Oh God! Last time I lay on the floor was on my honeymoon, love. Oh, boss. We've all been through it, haven't we? No, but you see now. That's dangerous too. You stick it in his eye, stick it in his ear. You know. So I've made my point, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
The clearer you keep this house, the safer your lovely, lovely baby's going to be. Right?
Honey.
You know, on a wooden floor, when it's been a finished floor, if you just put this down and say to him, all right, lie on that, it slides. There is no way he'll slide all over the floor, okay? But if you buy this, this is about $5. This is rubber.
Very
Good. This doesn't slip. There you go there. Especially if he was a baby that hadn't yet walked, he's sort of trying to crawl. He couldn't go further. Down I put about $5 worth. Will you listen to these tips, please? Will you listen to the tips?
Thank you. I think that's yours.
Now in here, right.
Yes.
Try and pay attention.
I am trying.
We put this on here, right.
Yeah.
And therefore, when he's on it, so I'm really pushing. Do push, please push. He won't go any further. Therefore, he's safe. Get on there and see what you think. Go on, try and push that along. Go on, can you push that along? I think he's away. I'll leave you to it. You're a terrible television presenter, you are. So, OK, that's the idea. That wash is on a cold wash, and this wash is a good old cheap shop. Good enough, good enough. But let's whip that up. Now, I'm going to show you something else that really concerns me. Now, let me show you what I mean. He's here, that's his height. He wants his little lorry out.
Yep.
What you don't see is you need to seal these off. And all you do is, in you go. What? Go on, put it in. In it goes. Now, it's a very tight fit super. It takes an adult to pull it out. Should do, which is what the idea. He shouldn't be able to get that out. I'm very concerned you don't have a faceplate on here. We're safe here. We are not safe here. In fact, we are open to the elements. That is very dangerous. A child could stick a knife in there. Please, we need to go to the shop yesterday. We'll certainly go today and get all these faceplates to make the boy safe.
Yep.
Everyone is pitching in, and no surface is being left untouched. This is definitely a work in progress.
I think the toughest thing to change is always yourself. But I do sincerely want to make the biggest effort that I can to have a proper living space for myself and Mark and Benjamin and Marika.
If we're not all prodded and pushed by each other, I think we're going to lose motivation. And I think us working as a team is going to be essential.
Things are coming along, but the Gallias have been in this position before.
I'm not sure why nothing in the house gets finished. There's so much that needs to be done. It's almost like you don't know where to start.
Cleaning is one thing. Making the house livable is another story. Let's see if the Gallias are ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge.
We've got one last challenge for you.
The final challenge.
We're going away for 7 days because we want you to put your kitchen in. You're going to do your sink, you're going to do your kitchen. You've got it all here in this house, haven't you?
Yep.
And you said you're capable of doing it. You did the light.
Yep.
So for 7 days we're going. But when we come back, you better have it darn well done.
It will be done.
Cabinets, sink, dishwasher, and flooring. The Gallias have everything they need to get this kitchen sink drama together. But can 10 years of incomplete projects really be finished in 7 days?
I am thinking, how the hell are we going to get this done on time?
You got the glue on this one.
The Gallia family is in the middle of a week-long challenge to finish every project in their 3-bedroom home, including a complete kitchen renovation.
I glue the wrong side?
Yeah, you got the wrong side.
But for a family that starts things and never finishes them, this is not such a simple task.
I only got so much time.
And in this challenge, failure is not an option.
I do not want Kim and Mike walking in here and finding this place not finished. Do that and we're dead.
So the Gallias have enlisted some very talented friends to keep the kitchen renovation on track.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared because we've got a deadline to meet and it seems like there's still a lot of work to do in that time. But I'm scared and excited at the same time. Looking forward to it.
Mark is overseeing construction, while Deb and Marika are teaming up to tackle the clutter, reorganize the rooms, and get rid of the junk.
Cheese. It's peppered cheese.
But Dad's new go-getter attitude is creating some unexpected tension in the Gallia's home.
Whatever I say, you do.
All right.
Understood? Is it understood?
Hey, I'm understanding.
Perfect.
Not stupid. Gotcha. It's really frustrating when you all have ideas for how things should be done. And you don't want to hurt each other's feelings, but at the same time, you know, we want to get things done our way.
My biggest fear is that we get busy and not much happens, and Kim and Mike come back at the end of the week and we're really embarrassed.
But their 7 days are up. Now it's time for Kim and Mike to judge whether the transformation is complete, including the kitchen sink.
A week has passed, my dear. How you doing?
Passed so fast.
Are you very pleased?
Yeah, I hope so.
Look, I can't believe this is the same place.
Oh my gosh. A floor,
This is beautiful.
cabinets, a sink.
The dishwasher that was there for
6 years. 6 years? In a box.
What do you think of it?
After 10 years of making excuses for the mess, the Gallias are finally proud of their home. Let the celebrations begin.
I can't believe it. Doesn't look like the same house.
It took about 6 years to get around to doing what was about 1 week's worth of work. But he got it done. The week is up.
And just in case there are any lapses in this metamorphosis, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs for the family on the wall of shame. Before their rude awakening, Mark and Deb slept in separate rooms and their bedroom was being used as a dumping ground. Now the clutter's been cleared out and the marital bed is back in business.
That can't be the same house.
Yeah.
It's one for me.
It's like night and day.
Their kitchen was unusable with no sink, no fridge, and no floor. But after 7 days of hard work, the kitchen has been reinstated and dishes will be reserved for the kitchen sink alone.
So that's what it used to look like.
That's what it used to look like.
I'd already forgotten.
The family room was a bedroom, an office, and a living room. But the whole family helped to revive it, and now everyone is enjoying their new living space.
So enjoy your house, everybody.
And thank you for the kick in the pants.
You're very welcome, dear. I can assure you.
Bye, guys.
Kim's rude awakening has worked. The Gallias have completed all of their unfinished projects, and now even Marika is proud to be a part of this home.
We pulled a lot of all-nighters. We all worked really, really hard, so it's all been well worth it.
This really has been a miracle. I'm shocked it actually happened.
We just dug down, we just started, we took one thing at a time, finished it off, moved on to the next one, and one thing led to another, and next thing you know, we're at where we are today. You doing good, kid?
You too.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Herd family, a creative bunch who can't seem to grow up. With the responsibility of 2 young children, these 2 have got their hands full.
It's never ending. No, it'll just get worse.
The house is a playpen, the kitchen is disastrous, and nobody is willing to put in the work to clean it up.
I'm so overwhelmed that I don't know where to start.
And motivating Eric is gonna take some work.
I wouldn't say I'm handy. I'm not really into building things or fixing things. I really just don't care.
Kim and Mike could be in for a rude awakening of their own. Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are helping the Herd family, comprising Mom Jessica, Dad Eric, 3-year-old Tessa, and baby Cole. The Herds may be a young family, but by the look of things in this house, the laundry, bills, and boxes have been piling up for years.
When I look at the mess around, I desperately want to clean it, but I don't even know where to start.
With the responsibility of 2 young children, every room has become a problem. And 3-year-old Tessa doesn't make things any easier.
I wasn't prepared for what kids bring. I had no idea that turned your life upside down.
The cluttered kitchen is maddening for stay-at-home Dad Eric, who is making meals for himself and Tessa, as well as Jessica, who is a vegetarian.
I have to clean before I make anything. I need a surface, I need the stove, I need the sink. It's a frenzy.
And rather than try to deal with the problems in the kitchen, Eric spends his time in the basement playing guitar.
You know, my tools of the trade are artistically inclined.
You'd think because Jessica's a graphic designer, she'd be organized. But her methods are scattered at best.
Tables for me seem to become surfaces to put things. And so if there's a table that's empty, it's just crying out for something to be put on it.
The Herds are overwhelmed, and that's starting to affect everyone.
I feel horrible about it, and it weighs on my shoulders, and then the kids feel it because they know there's tension between their parents, so it affects the whole family.
And that's the Herd's big issue. For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica need to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. Kim and Mike are on their way to deliver the only logical solution to the Herd's list of problems. And it's gonna come in the form of a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Herd family.
Kim and I hear that you're acting like adolescents.
You know we're gonna live as slobs. You're gonna grow up.
That's right, Herd family. This is your rude awakening.
How could they say that stuff about us?
Oh, man.
See you touching me again.
I'm trying to help you up the stairs.
See you all over me. Lucky cheaters. Hello? Who are you?
Tessa, come here.
What do you think?
It's a playpen.
Have you always been untidy in this house?
We had a baby, and then we moved into this house when our son was 3 weeks old, and things just kind of got crazy and chaotic.
It's important you change your ways. You've got 2 babies now.
I know. And that's the motivation for doing this, is that we have 2 kids, and we want to have an environment for them that's clean and healthy, and they can run around and play, and there's the motivation. Well, here's our...
Here's our what?
office dining room area.
This is the dining room table, Kim?
Where do you eat?
Either on the couch or on the rocking chair.
Among all the diapers and wet wipes.
This is disgusting. Keep going.
Oh, the kitchen.
This is gross.
Aren't we the lucky ones?
How do they cook in here?
Yeah, this is the baby's room.
How old is the baby?
5 months. But he sleeps in our room right now.
Good job he does. Where else can he sleep?
Not here.
Every room in the Herd's home is a problem. Eric and Jessica need a dose of reality.
This house kind of reminds me of a frat house. It's very adolescent-y. We really need you to...
grow up.
This house is a complete disaster. Kim and Mike need to plan their attack.
They're great parents.
They are.
but they're just not very responsible.
They're a very young couple. They've both given up, haven't they?
What do you want to do?
I want to take a lady around and I want to teach her to organise herself and to put things away where they belong.
I'm going to take him and teach him how to be a little more handy around the house.
Mike, let's get together here. They're a lovely couple. Let's really try to help them. Between the two of us, we'll get them shipshape in no time at all.
With clutter all around, Tessa has no proper place to play, and she even tries to clean up the mess herself.
We have to clean up this.
I hate the fact that she has to work around the clutter. I don't think she likes it at all. I think it weighs on her mentally.
And that is leading to problems beyond their messy home.
Tessa started having kind of breathing problems, and I brought her to the doctor, and the doctor said, you know, it's stress. I'm thinking my 3-year-old has stress, and I wonder if the way that the house is has anything to do with that.
The herd's disorganization is having a negative impact on their kids. It's time for the switch.
Now, in this switch, you are going to become Kim and I, and we're going to become you. We've given you a pair of stilettos, and you can change into a shirt and tie.
They are rather lovely.
Oh my goodness.
The goal is to clean up this room to create a better environment for your children.
And I have very, very high standards, so get on with it. No nonsense.
Kim and Mike have just dropped a bomb.
Grow up.
And the herds are already starting to crumble.
Is it my responsibility to pick up after everybody else?
I can't move fast these heels. I'm taking them off.
But this is only the start of headaches to come.
Right now, I don't feel much hope, honestly.
Good morning, Herd family.
The Herd family is smack dab in the middle of a very rude awakening.
Now we're going to live a slog.
Their big issue? For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica need to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. To get things started, Kim and Mike have issued the Herds their first major challenge.
You are going to become Kim and I, and we're going to become you.
Let's get this party started!
I didn't put this here, and I didn't put any of this stuff on top of it. I don't have anything to do with it. Yeah, this does feel like being you guys.
Eric is already having problems facing the mess. And his mood isn't being helped by Kim and Mike's over-the-top antics.
All you do is make a mess. Oh, you're throwing your peels on the floor.
There's nothing really harm.
What? I pick it up. This is why we don't have friends over. I'll have to clean up after you.
Eric and Jessica get the point. Now Kim and Mike need to give these two some guidance.
You can both move a bit faster, dear.
Yeah.
I can't move fast these heels. I'm taking them off. They're absolutely horrendous.
So if you take them off, we're going to see you fly around, are we?
Faster than this.
Go on then.
I don't know how you function in those things.
Keep going.
Are you sorting or just throwing in there?
I'm putting everything in here that needs to go up to the bed.
Well done.
It's a struggle, but the room is getting cleared out. Despite the fact that Eric and Jessica can't seem to pull it together as a team.
All right, I'll be a team player.
Look about you.
I know, I can't believe it.
45 minutes. That's so little time, isn't it? Well done. You're really pulling your weight.
Jessica is starting to see the light. But Eric isn't happy with the progress so far.
There's just too much. It's like barely scratching the surface. Right now, I don't feel much hope, honestly.
The living room is a great start, but the kitchen, bedrooms, and dining room still need to be taken care of. Kim is helping Jessica get pointed in the right direction.
I went around the house. And I gathered this little lot here, you see. For instance, where do we find that diaper? Living room. Baby's room. In the hall, dear. Guess where I found that in the worst room you can have it in?
I'm thinking it was in the kitchen.
Yes! Oh, you knew that. We're going to clean that. That's horrible. You could use a wooden toothpick. You could use tweezers. Whatever's sharp. All you do is go through the bristle, lovely. Look. Oh, now watch. Oh. But you know, on a hairbrush, you can pick up bacteria, bugs, grease. In fact, have a smell of that.
Harry.
I've got just a washing up liquid, my love. All we need, lovey, is honestly that, because we're up to eyeballs and soap bubbles.
Okay.
Into that, tea tree oil. Tea tree is a natural antiseptic. It kills bacteria. It's wonderful. And it certainly killed bacteria on a brush. I put about 7 drops in there. So I've got me a little bit of washing up liquid, and the tea tree, oh, it smells rather nice, doesn't it?
It does, soothing.
Ooh, blimey, that's done. I brought a bowl of just warm, clear water to get the soap off it. Summer day, put it on the windowsill, can use that in about half an hour. Okay. It's lovely. So I want to put all this back in here, you see, and you know what I say, a place for everything and everything in its place. Put that where it belongs.
Okay. Diaper, baby's room.
Oh, well done.
With the other diapers. It seemed more overwhelming at first, but once I started doing it, you kind of get into a groove. You want everything to be in the right room. There's a really good exercise to see what really belongs in the proper place.
On the other side of their home, Eric is dealing with his own set of problems. As the head chef in the Herd household, this guy's got his hands full.
Typically, you know, I have to make a little bit of everything. And lately, I think because it's been so difficult to get around in here, I haven't been able to do that as much.
Mike is coming to the rescue to put some structure to the chaos.
I want to prepare this kitchen so it's spotless, so preparing food is very simple. Everyone gets fed and everyone is happy.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it'll be a dream come true.
All right.
We're gonna get you a little organized, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you a simple formula called PAVE.
Okay.
Plan ahead, visualize, and entertain. You're gonna plan ahead your meals. You're gonna visualize them on this board. And because Jessica is a graphic designer, she can make this a lot easier for Tessa to get involved by creating these words into icons. So she can say, Dad, I want this, this, and this. And then everything is done.
Sounds fun.
So we'll pick a starch.
Okay.
You'd have some chicken on the side that you can throw into the pasta. For your wife, tofu. And then we throw in a vegetable, peas. So there we go. We've planned ahead, we've visualized, and now we're gonna entertain. Because you're gonna cook, and it's gonna be very entertaining.
I have to take your word for it.
I hope so.
Eric is on the right track with dinner, but when it comes to being handy around the house, he's still having a hard time.
Man, I hate this stuff. Absolutely hate it.
He can't hide his unhappiness when he's stressed out about something. If this situation doesn't get resolved, it would lead to much more tension in the marriage.
The problems continue to pile up.
Would you want me to do some, take a break?
No, I'm fine.
And this fairy tale is beginning to look more like a horror story. Eric and Jessica Herd are attempting to clean up their act. Kim and Mike have been helping this young family to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. Eric and Jessica want to eat together as a family, but their dining room table is covered with junk and boxes litter every inch of the floor.
You don't even know everything that's in there. There's just a mishmash of stuff.
But the Rude Awakening has Jessica empowered, and she's finally ready to tackle the mess.
How are we gonna start putting things in the proper room where they should be first? And then whatever doesn't have a room to go to will be going to the basement.
Even if things are put in their proper place, handiwork around the house is still a problem, and Eric doesn't have the skills to deal with it.
Tools and all that stuff. I'm not like, yeah, those are nice tools. Can't wait to get my hands on those to fix something.
Mike's plan is to help Eric get a little handier.
I need you to start learning how to build.
All right.
So I've supplied you with a tool box.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, we could use that.
Just in case, because I don't want you to lose your pretty face, here are some bugs.
All right.
So we're gonna bang up this wall, and I want you to hammer, and I want you to screw, and I want you to get everything drilled into this wall, okay? Let's go.
How do you do this? I'm feeling really clumsy.
Let's hold that. Watch my finger. Beautiful. Now, screw. Okay, so now that we've mastered the drill and the hammer, let's hang up your daughter's art.
All right, let me give it a shot here. 61.
It looks like Eric is a little handier than he thought, but Mike's not done with this guy yet.
So do we get to crack open a beer now?
We're not cracking open a beer yet, so I'm gonna give you one more job. Your next job is to go upstairs into your son's room, and I want you to create a wardrobe. We have the things for you.
All right, sounds good.
Job well done.
In just a short time, Jessica has taken the dining area through a major transformation. Now Kim is helping her deal with the dirt that lies beneath.
Now, is this the table that your daughter eats on all the time?
One of the two, yes.
I will do this, you see. Now, I'm also going to scatter a few around, and then you, dear, can eat off this table raw. Well, you said it's spotless, didn't you?
Well, yeah, it's clean enough.
Well, if it's clean.
For putting a plate on.
Ah, We have it, don't we? You know darn well that table's not clean, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't put raw food on it, no.
But if your little girl was eating here and she dropped a bit of food on there, you know kids will.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad you've got the grace to blush. I'm glad. You should now really be getting all the bacteria out, warm soapy cloth with tea tree oil, or a lemon acid, get it out.
The veggies on the table. It's a little bit gross, but it did make me think about the fact that I wasn't cleaning it as well as I should be.
Now Kim is teaching Jessica how to get the table ready for a family meal.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. There's tannin in tea, and the tannin is this colour. I put 2 or 3 tea bags, that's sufficient. Look at the colour of it, same colour as the table. You've got a couple of baby marks, baby scratches, where the wood's slightly lighter. The tannin, as I wash the table with it, will disguise all that, and it will not harm your table. Now, having done that, use a paper towel, go on the grain, and that's anything you do gets cleaned on the grain. Oh, the table's not been cleaned for a bit, love, has it? Because I put tannin on it, which is in tea, I don't have to put polish on, because the tannin actually polishes as well. This is a microfiber duster. To every square inch, there is many more fibres to this duster than anything you'll ever use on the market. It's a wonderful polisher. Just look at it. Look at that damn shine.
It's blinding.
The Herd's home is getting cleaner, but there's still clutter everywhere, and it seems like the kids have taken over every room.
I don't think it's working well for the kids. I don't think we have enough room. I don't think we have enough storage.
Mike has challenged Eric to solve the problem by assembling a wardrobe for his son.
I don't know which end is which. Is this the back or the front?
But Eric has avoided the everyday practicalities of family life for too long. And now he's dealing with what has become a very emotional journey.
It doesn't say anything about lips on here. I am gritting my teeth, grinding. I can't explain why. I just hate it. And I'm about ready to throw it all away. I really just don't care. It's just a pain in the ass. Man, I hate this. Oh, I want to burn. This is what I want to do.
I don't enjoy putting stuff together, you know, and it gets the best of me, you know? I don't know why. It's ridiculous.
I'm telling you, it's like trying to energize a corpse.
Man wants a clean house. That's why he can be motivated. I believe you can motivate him.
You're right.
You can't give up on these things,
We won't give up. Let's go.
But it can be done, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be done. All right.
The progress has been slow, but everyone seems to be coming along. But Kim and Mike want to test how far they have really come.
We've got one last challenge for you. Only one now, Eric. Don't let him pull a face. We want you to gather as a family should round your table. We want you to bring a couple of friends in. Eric will do the cooking. Any advice you want, Michael, he's the expert on laying tables. We want to see you sit together at a table and make a habit of doing it. Little Tessa needs it now at this age.
I know, I'm just a little nervous.
What have you done today? Why are you nervous?
Well, she's just not used to doing it.
You've got to start sometime.
I know.
But if Jessica should be nervous about anyone, it's her husband, Eric. That's because he struggled with nearly every task throughout this rude awakening.
Isn't it okay to hate doing this and just be angry about it?
Now the fate of the final challenge lies in Eric's hands.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
The Herds are running out of time.
The last time that I cooked for or entertained guests in this house, never.
Can they pull it all together? Don't count on it. For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica Herd have been digging in deep to put their messy ways in the past.
Start with clothes.
Their final challenge?
We want you to gather as a family should round your table.
But for a family who needs to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously, this is easier said than done. Before their rude awakening, the Herd's home was hardly a place for social gatherings. And the mess was starting to affect Eric and Jessica's relationship.
If we wouldn't have called for help, Jessica and I would have had to deal with some pretty heavy-duty confrontation.
But the Herds are learning that it takes little steps every day to keep the house tidy. And Eric is seeing that tackling small projects can be a rewarding experience for everyone.
Ooh, that looks good.
Once you get to the other side, you see some light. You know, it always helps, you know, brighten your mood.
In order to have any hope at the final challenge, the Herds have devised a plan. Get Tessa involved in the dinner preparations.
I'm helping Papa clean up. I'm a
And make her excited about sitting down for a meal with her family.
And then fold it over.
Another one.
And it's done!
We have to flatten it like that.
She loves to help. You know, I mean, she's always like that. You know, kids generally, they just love to be involved.
Everyone's included and a part of the plan, and that's making a huge difference in the way that dinner comes together.
It's great. The biggest difference for me is that I didn't have to scoot a bunch of stuff out of the way just to start cooking.
As guests arrive, the transformation is nearly complete.
It's crazy. You can walk in through that door.
Oh, it's sparkly, huh?
With friends and family all around, it's clear that Tessa is thrilled to be a part of the process. And Eric, who has been reluctant throughout the entire rude awakening, is now smiling and happy with the results. And just so no one forgets the transformation they've undergone, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs on the wall of shame.
Family, we've things to show you. Now, folks, we're going to show you a horror story.
We call this the wall of shame.
Right. Now, any comments?
It's embarrassing.
What a dump.
That's what I remember. This is a new place.
Before, the living room was a jumbled mess of toys, baby items, and dirty diapers. But the family cleared it out, and now it's a restful area for everyone. The kitchen was piled high with dishes, papers, and clutter everywhere. With Kim and Mike's help, it's been overhauled to reveal a functional space that Eric can use with ease.
It's good. I love it.
And before their rude awakening, the bedrooms were in absolute disarray. Now Eric and Jessica's bedroom is clean and organized. The nursery is set up, and Tessa is showing everyone who the real rock star of the family is.
You all mucked in, didn't you? And you've done well. Eric, you were extremely unhappy, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he did look a bit of a miserable soul when we came here. I've got to be honest with you, I was worried about him. Happier man?
For sure. I'm glad it's done, you know. I'm glad that we're at where we're at now and that we can kind of leave that behind.
Do you honestly think you'll keep this place tidy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it clean in this house.
Yes, and for my kids especially.
All right. We're going to leave you with these photographs, aren't we?
I think it's time for us to go.
Kim's rude awakening has turned this family around. Tessa is stress-free, and Eric and Jessica are finally serious about their family, their home, and working together as a team.
It's like a weight off of our shoulders. Huge boulder-sized weight, so it's good.
Tessa has a lot more room to be herself and run around and play.
I know that we're both committed to doing it because it's for the sake of our kids and for our own sanity as well.
It's about our family. You know, as long as we're both working as a team and committed to it, it should be a piece of cake.